Welcome to the second episode of the MineDivision podcast. I am always your host, and I will always be your host, Chris, the lovely, the intelligent, the handsome. With me today, I have my co-host, Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hi.
Yeah, shut up. And we also have I Heart Pork Chop.
Nobody likes him because he's always late.
Someone came in my room.
God damn it, Pork Chop.
Jesus Christ, we've been... okay.
Well, we're still using this.
Yeah,
we're using
still
this
using
take.
this.
We are using this take. Not cutting that out, by the way. So, he didn't say hi or anything, but you, yeah, he's here.
He's always late, though, so nobody cares.
First
I'm
thing,
back. I'm here. Okay.
wonderful. That's great, Pork Chop. How nice of you to join us. You know, last time on the last podcast, you were supposed to be there, but you weren't.
Certain circumstances came up that I would rather not discuss.
I understand that you had things to do, and everybody has that sometimes, and I whatever. But
I feel like this is just
1 hour,
session.
just it's
Wait, am I recording? I don't know.
Oh my god.
No,
Yes.
I am. Don't
Yes,
worry
you
about it. I am.
Okay. This is the most unprofessional one
Okay.
we've done so far. And we've only
So-
done two.
So the first thing that I want to talk about is MineDivision Goings-On. We do have now a new server host, which I am told is HostHorde.
Yes,
is that
it
right,
is.
Josh?
It is.
Well, excuse me. It seems to be better, and it's cheaper, but
Yes,
it doesn't
much
seem to
cheaper.
be better for Pork Chop, who has
No,
various
yeah.
issues.
But you're in Texas, who cares?
Which is kind of funny to me because he's closer to the server host than Josh is, and
I
Josh
get
doesn't have any
far
problems.
better connection on this one than the last one.
It's funny. What else has been happening? UHC season 5 that went down. That was a couple weeks ago, but videos are up now.
Yeah,
so you can go check
I guess
those
I'm
out.
the only one that's uploaded that, but I think others will be as well. But I'm
Well,
gonna
by
be
the time
uploading
this goes
every
up,
2 days.
by the time this goes up, I'm guessing that there will be more videos out.
Yeah, there'll be about 7 more. So, yeah.
What else? Matjer has been working on a zoo. He has his snow golem enclosure finished, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's working on other stuff. It looks pretty good though. I mean, it legitimately looks like a zoo to me,
Yes, it does.
which is
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
got a
neat.
garden now as well, I think.
Yeah,
I checked not
he has
so
like
long ago.
trees in the middle and stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Maybe we can get Roke and put pictures of that up on the website.
Yeah, I'm gotta put other things up on the website as well.
What else? We actually, at least it was mostly Josh, but we actually have social stuff now. We have a Twitter, twitch.tv for whenever like we're streaming.
Well, Pork Chop
And
did that.
obviously we do have a YouTube now. If you're listening to the podcast, you're on YouTube probably.
shit.
So, yeah, those are all going to be linked in the description. And now, like we talked about it a bit last time, but didn't really cover it too much. But we are now accepting questions. Woo!
Yay.
We don't have any for this week, but we hope that there will be some next week.
Yeah, and that's on the website.
That is on the website. There is going to be a link there
Yeah, that's my
to
job.
that. So yeah. Next thing I want to talk about, is Minecraft news.
Oh, this.
I've been planning to, like, when I was thinking about the
controversy.
structure for the podcast, I was thinking we could do, first thing we could do, MineDivision stuff, then Minecraft news, because MineDivision is Minecraft.
Well, it's not always, but yeah, it works.
I mean, we're really just a
Mostly.
community of gamers. So
yeah.
But yes, but we're all brought together by the Minecraft server,
Are
which
we?
is,
We are.
that is true.
yeah.
good.
You know what? Whatever,
All right.
man. I don't care anymore. On to the Minecraft news. As was being speculated, Mojang is being bought by Microsoft.
Yay.
Deal was confirmed by Mojang themselves in a blog post on their website.
Let's sign into our Windows Live accounts, guys. Fuck. Who
We've yet
wants
to
this?
see where exactly that's going to go, but I mean, mostly people are being a bit pessimistic about it. But I think that It could be a good thing, but then again, it could be.
If any company had to buy it, Mojang, I would say that Microsoft would be one of the better ones because they're a big company and they actually understand what they're getting into a little bit.
Yeah,
I guess, but like I said, remains to be seen what's going to happen. But we do know that the three main founders, I'm pretty sure at least they are, of Mojang are leaving Mojang. Notch, Marcus Persson, Jacob Porser, and Carl Manny, I don't know how you say his last name, are leaving, which I don't know how that's going to affect game development.
Well, they haven't been in, they haven't really developed any, well, I know Notch hasn't anyways, but...
Well, I know that they've all been involved in the creative direction of the game, I just wonder how it's going to go without them there to guide the company.
Well, now that Microsoft is stepping in, then it might just...
I'm sure we will see some changes.
Kind of just a big change on Mojang altogether. Being bought, Notch is leaving,
There's hard times.
Hard times, maybe. Like I said, we just have to wait and see how that goes. Like with these acquisitions that have been happening, there have been a lot of them, recently.
Yeah.
Like Facebook bought Oculus, that's a while ago, but Twitch was bought out. I mean, it's
by Amazon.
By
Amazon doing horrible.
It was bought by Amazon, really?
Yeah.
When did I miss
of all the
this?
companies to buy Twitch, Amazon, you did not expect that. I mean,
I just want to say that I live stream quite a bit, and so far the changes that have been made suck a lot. It's very unstable.
Like the
but what are Amazon going to do with this, though?
I don't know.
Amazon.
It's money.
Amazon. Tell me.
I don't understand it either.
I'm confused.
Like the lack of permanent stream archiving.
Yes, that is stupid.
I mean, they do have to preserve, of course, storage space, but I just don't. I don't think that they've gone about it in a very good way. And they did apologize a little bit for some of the changes, which is nice, but they didn't really do anything about it.
No, yep.
And there's the whole content ID thing, which
I don't.
While sort of understandable, the way that they're going about it is awful and horrible and stupid. Just blocking a half-hour block of audio with that, with the ID'd audio is just YouTube does it better than that, and YouTube's terrible.
YouTube has gone down.
The faith we have in the companies we love.
And you know what else is terrible?
We have faith.
Great transition there, Chris. But you know what else is kind of weird and odd and kind of disturbing a little bit? Kotaku did an article about this thing that went down a little bit ago. I can't remember when it was, but some guy got a copy of this magazine. I can't remember what magazine it was, but if you're
there you go.
There were these things where you could win a date with people sometimes. It was usually like a magazine thing. It doesn't happen too much anymore, but there was this one that went down in 1999 where some person got to win a date with Lara Croft.
This is so stupid.
Lara Croft.
Why?
And
just why?
Went on a date with someone dressed up as Lara Croft. I mean, what was that like? Especially for the person dressed as Lara. I mean, that had to be awkward as hell. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Like, would you want to go on one of these things?
No.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. But
I wouldn't, because it'd just be awkward as shit, though.
I think that if it was date someone that acted like Lara Croft, that would be one thing. But if it was like, this person is cosplaying and now you're going on a date, that would be
If it's
super
that
strange.
person, if you scroll down a bit, you can see like a picture. If it's that guy, then God save him. Well, he may go lucky that night, who knows, but whatever. He looks very happy, and she just looks like a fucking...
Looks like he's having a great time.
With fake gun and...
Oh my god, and the woman who's dressed as Lara is just wearing this really skin-tight, awful cosplay
Well, that's what Lara
costume.
Croft is.
I mean, that's what Lara Croft looked like in 1999.
Yeah.
But is that like latex? I can't tell because it's shiny. I mean,
You don't even know.
it's just all kinds of awful. So it was a 1999 issue of Game Pro that was mailed to this guy at Bombs Fall on Twitter, and he's just oh man.
No, if you were to actually have this to happen to you, like, which video game character would you want it to happen to?
Samus. That's not even a question.
Samus. It's Samus, by the way, not Samus.
Whatever.
Are you
Different.
dumb?
Go away.
You were late. You were late. You delayed this podcast. You weren't even at the other one. I'm going to give you shit, okay? And you were going to take it. You were going
used to play
take
Super
it.
Smash Bros. On my Nintendo 64 all the time, and every time she would come out in the battles, it would be like Samus.
I don't
So,
even care.
you know
It's
what?
Samus. It's
Official
Sam.
Nintendo release.
I don't care.
Samus.
I don't care. I do not care. It's just,
It's Samus.
whatever.
Tell me in the comments. What do you think?
Yes.
In the comments, yeah. And my favorite quote from this, one of his tweets was, "How could this not be the single most mortifying event to witness? This kid is 15. She is an actor playing a game character." His next tweet is like, "What were the conversations like?" The guy says,
So-
"Hi, I'm James. Laura, land ho, governor. Me name's Lara Croft." That's the wrong accent. "I'm British, I am." That's the wrong British. "So are you an actress or a model or my dear boy, I raid tombs?"
I read too.
Just all these tweets are just amazing.
Oh,
Just
God.
one of them is, "Okay, fine, so you're Lara Croft. What brings you to the Hard Rock Cafe?" I was raiding a tomb nearby." "In Orlando?"
It has to be.
Just this is the best. I just want to be there just to witness that conversation.
I couldn't imagine why it was so awkward because Chris was just sat at the table just staring at them.
Oh, yes.
Shut up, Josh. Shut up.
Why would you want... Okay, whatever. The next topic.
So, Super Smash Bros. Was released in Japan to be released in the United States on the 3DS in October. And somebody thought of this thing that you can do with the villager in Super Smash Bros.
Oh, what? Is there... Oh,
called
God.
Smash Potato, where
What is this?
you pick the villager and you take turns pocketing the tree with another villager. The most important rule
Oh
is
my
not to
God,
die.
this looks perfect.
And the video is just hilarious. You have to see it. I mean, it's really a visual experience. I can't really describe it, but it's really funny. It's gonna be link in the description below. You should go check that out.
Oh my
and
God.
I mean, Smash Bros. I mean, there's been so much hype, and I mean, there's been a lot of hype generated by Nintendo, of course. But excuse me. I mean, this just really goes to show that Super Smash Bros. And games like it, especially, have become really an icon for the video gaming community. And I think that Super Smash Bros. Has had a really big influence and has shaped party fighting games through several years. I mean, if you look at, especially like the new releases, like Sony All-Stars, I mean, that was...
I never played
I mean,
that,
I
but
didn't
I've
really
seen
see much coverage of it, but it's basically a Super Smash Bros. Clone.
but I did see some
You know?
gameplay. It is pretty much Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I mean, I did see some, and
overshadowed
yes, it is basically a Super Smash Bros. Clone with Sony characters. And there have been other games like Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion, which, while not
Never
as well
seen
known, is also a Super Smash Bros. Clone, basically.
Never
I
heard
mean,
of that.
It's very interesting to see that something so... I mean, it's very basic in that it's just a fighting game, and you have items and stuff, and it's how did that become so popular? Like, what did they do right to make
It was
that
one
happen?
of the best games on the Nintendo 64, which shaped a lot of people's childhoods.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why?
Because it was one
'Cause
of
it's
the
all that
first,
kids
I
had?
suppose.
I mean, I guess.
Plus Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure it was a very original idea. I mean, I have no idea
Yeah.
if there was some sort of predecessor to that. If there was,
Street Fighter.
It was been my Nintendo.
that'd be
but
interesting.
that's the
As
reason.
you know, it's like if there was some sort of predecessor to this, why wasn't that as popular? You know, like
Who knows?
what was the inspiration for Super Smash Bros?
These are too deep.
Too deep. Speaking
Free deets by me.
speaking of video games, what games have you guys been playing
I've got a
recently?
list. If you want. Do you guys want to hear this?
You have a list. How
let-
many
let me
games
go on
have you
Steam
been
really
playing?
Quick, all right.
What kind of a life do you lead where you have a list of games that you've been playing recently? How long is this
If a
list?
list is in my head, then yes. But I have been playing Terraria. That's quite fun. I've been playing that with Coolest and Jonna as well.
Cool.
I recently just finished SteamWorld Dig, like just before it started. I was
How's
waiting
that?
for someone. It is a good game. I got all these off Humble Bundle, by the way. As I do with most.
Nice.
Yes. That's a lot of games.
it.
That is.
You made it.
Well,
you
I
made it
played
seem like
Monaco.
you were
I
playing a
played
lot of
Monaco.
games.
I played Monaco.
And Monaco, that is a good game. I've played
Yes.
that. Pork
I
Chop,
did
you've
play
been what have you been playing recently besides Minecraft, of course?
I've been playing 2 games recently in particular. Assetto Corsa, which is a racing game. It's still in beta on Steam.
I know.
It is.
I've heard of
It's
it. Yeah.
worth it, and it's wonderful, and it's beautiful, and it's a great game. You have to have the computer to run it because it's a very graphically intensive game, but it's great. I love it.
That's where my
Very
computer
interesting.
fails. Graphics. No graphics by me.
So I suppose you'll be wanting to know what I've been playing in the
No.
past week. Oh, I guess not. Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, I've been playing some Gary's Mod, Half-Life
you-
2. This is actually the first time I've played Half-Life 2.
Never played Half-Life. Never.
Half-Life's
Neither have
good,
I.
but this is my first time playing Half-Life 2, and it's pretty good so far. I mean, I can understand why people like it so much. It's a really good game, at least in my opinion. I mean, I've been playing games on and off, but one of the games that I played recently that I've really enjoyed was Batman Arkham City, which I hadn't played before. I haven't played Arkham Asylum.
Never played
or
one of those type
the
of games.
newer Arkham Origins. But Arkham City was really fun, actually. It was really cool. And it's honestly, for me, it's the best Batman-centric game that I've ever played. It's really cool. The whole open world thing was really nice. And everything was really great, from the animations to the graphical fidelity. It was a really great game with really solid gameplay. I enjoyed
Now,
it.
before we move on from the games that we've been playing recently, I haven't played this too much recently,
Mm-hmm.
but like half a month ago maybe, I loved this game. I still do. I just haven't had the time to play it. Unturned.
Oh, Unturned is
Great
brilliant.
game. Everyone's heard
Oh,
of it.
God.
Me, Chris, and
But
Dred played 8 hours straight every day for about a week, and then we stopped. Because
Yeah, we
Shred
haven't
went to
gone back.
college,
Mostly
so-
because Trez, he's been away, but jeez.
But I really I went back to it, and I didn't see the fun I did when I was playing it.
It was interesting, and now not so much, but we played so much.
I've got 8 hours of recording.
That bumped up my Steam playtime by several hours.
I'm pretty sure that the creator's name is Nelson Sexton. I don't quite remember, but I think he understands that people are kind of losing interest. Like there was so much hype around it for the first few weeks, and it was
Like a
so
month.
great. And I was on the hype train for that. Like it was seriously like a great game.
And then
I
it
think
just
he's seeing that
died.
people are losing interest, and so he's been working on a big update. And I'm really wondering what it's going to be like. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Well, if it can pique our interest in the game once again, congrats to him.
Yeah.
But we've been playing a lot of games, but there are games that are coming out somewhat
Oh, I'm so
soon.
hyped about this game.
No solid release date yet, I'm pretty sure, but GTA 5 for
I'm so
PC.
I played so many fucking hours.
I mean, it has been
on the
delayed
Xbox.
for a year, but I mean,
No,
hype for that.
Not a year. Not a year.
Isn't it?
No, it's just
delayed
January.
Oh.
February even.
I
I
thought it was
played so much of GTA 5.
I
I
thought it
played
was
the
delayed till
story.
like next year.
Yeah, it is next year. January.
Well, next year, but like a year from
Not late next year, no.
Sweet. Also, Borderlands the pre-sequel is coming out, I think, in October.
Yeah, November, I'm pretty sure. So
Oh, it is
somewhere
November?
around
Oh, I thought it was October.
I think, I don't know, somewhere around the end of the year though, so.
Let me look it up.
I love Borderlands.
I've never actually... Well, I did play Borderlands once. I didn't play Borderlands 2, but I did play the original
Borderlands 2
Borderlands.
takes everything from Borderlands 1 and makes it better. With guns that you can throw and shit. It's, fun.
Interesting.
And the DLC. The DLC.
Is it really cool, though?
Yeah. I play it on my PC. I have it on Xbox. My PC won't be able to handle it, so whatever.
Okay, it is released in October on the 14th in
Yes!
North America
Okay,
and
whatever.
internationally on the 17th. So you'll get it 3 days later.
Yeah.
The Americans. Sucks for you.
Fucking Americans. What are they?
I mean,
good
you're pretty psyched about that, but I'm sure you're also psyched about this. But I'm really excited about Distance,
Well, you've already
which
got it, right?
don't know when it's coming out for realsies, but I do have the beta because I
I really want to get
was a
this and
backer.
race you, Chris.
and
Because we both played the previous game mode, the successor.
yeah, which Distance is a experimental survival racing game, which is the spiritual successor to a game called Nitronic Rush, which was created and developed by students at DigiPen and released a couple years ago. It's a free game, which you can actually download now
I've been speedrunning it. It's fun.
for absolutely no dollars, and it's really, really cool. Distance, I've been playing it actually quite frequently. I didn't want to talk about it in the games we've been playing section because I was saving it for this, but
Yeah.
just first impressions, I'd say it's very, very much like Nitronic Rush. Pretty much, I mean, my impression is that it is basically Nitronic Rush, but a
Better.
heavily upgraded version of it. The graphics have been improved. They've done some definite improvements to the physics.
There's a new car design, right?
New car design. New car design is cool. You can see different stats sometimes on the back of your car. There's a compass. It's pretty neat. And there is online multiplayer.
I want to
which I
race you,
am
Chris.
So hyped about. Because Nitronic Rush only had a
Single player.
very buggy, as I understand it, LAN-based multiplayer, and
Wait, there
never
was
got to
LAN?
use that, which was sad for me. But I'm excited about that, and not gonna lie, but I'm in the top 10 for some races.
This
on
guy.
Distance,
Such hype.
because heck yes. But yeah, it is a pretty great game, and I'm really looking forward to the full release. So,
Do you have any games that you're hyped about? Pork chop, mint.
I have one game in particular that I'm super excited about. I
do
don't know. It's coming out in 2015. I'm 95 bajillion% positive, and I funded this on Kickstarter like a year and a half ago. It's called Mighty Number 9.
Oh yes.
And for any of you Mega Man fans, I really hope you
never
guys are
heard of
excited
this.
as I am.
It's really, it does look pretty cool. I did want to fund it on Kickstarter, but I was too late.
No, yeah, I
And-
did.
Yes.
The creator from what I understand, it's been a while since I've read about it, but the creator of Mega Man got laid off or quit the job that he had at Ubisoft or whatever, and went on to make his own company, and this is their first game to come out, and I'm stoked.
I'm pretty hyped about it as well.
Is it based?
I'd kind of actually forgotten that it was a thing. But
Yeah.
thank you for reminding me. Are there pre-orders up?
Oh man, that looks badass.
Yeah, you could have also pre-ordered it when the Kickstarter was out. So
shut up, Porkchop. Shut up.
And yeah, I ordered that game before I got my 3DS. Like, that's how excited I was.
Okay, so yeah, it's I mean, there's a website. I'm not seeing really much here, but I mean, I'm excited for that game. I am excited for, but I didn't really think about mentioning Star Citizen.
Never
You guys
heard
know
of
what
these
Star
games.
Citizen is.
Glad you mentioned them.
Oh my god,
How do you spell that?
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. All right.
If it's by
Let's have a look.
it's oh my god, it's gonna be really really cool.
Holy shit, that looks.
It's I think one of the highest funded independent video games of all time.
So what exactly
if not the most funded video game. Independent
Holy
video game
shit,
of
that
all
looks
time.
nice graphics. Ooh.
It's
You just fly around the solar system and blow up shit.
it's
That's what it looks
it's a space
like.
sim. It is a
So
very,
Star Wars, but
very
simulator.
cool looking space sim, and it's
Oh my god,
really-
it's Robert's Space Industry. I feel.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you
valued.
guys can hear that helicopter outside.
cannot, but
All right.
it is going to be incredible. It's a game by Chris Roberts and his dev team, obviously. It's a PC exclusive, and they're really pushing the VR support because that's going to be huge for this game. There isn't much content. There's not a whole bunch of content released for it right now because it's in very early stages, not even like alpha. It's
How
like,
much
they
will
only
this
have-
cost, anyways?
well,
Like, if you were to put a price on it, you reckon?
there isn't like an official pricing yet for the game because, of course, it's not out.
Yeah.
But if you want to pre-purchase ships, which come with the game, you can buy your own ships for various amounts. The newest one that just came out with, I'm pretty sure it's the newest one, with an actual ad. Basically, it was based on Top Gear. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Josh.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool. The newest one, I think, is about $100.
Jesus.
And I mean, I don't know. I
I
can't
wouldn't
say if
pay
that's
that
worth
for a
it.
game, sorry, but
So it's going to be a pricey game.
I can't say if it's worth it or not. I don't know.
I mean,
but
the games, like, I've seen some games like Top Gear, South Park Stick of Truth. You said Top Gear, so I
gosh.
just thought of that. That is still
top
£40.
kick, mate.
It started at
That's
£40 and
ridiculous.
it's still £40 and it's been out for like a year now, nearly. So
And it's a ridiculously dumb game. in
it
general.
is amazing, but it gets after you first play through, that's it. It loses charm.
Yeah, it loses replay value. Is that
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called?
replay, bro.
But yeah, you can. Let's see what's in. There's Arena Commander, which was recently released. There's the hangar module in which you can go and inspect your ship. But that's basically it for now. I mean, there's not a whole lot there right now, but it does I mean, it looks incredible. I mean, there aren't really a whole bunch of words, but you can go look at it yourself. We'll include a link to the website in the description.
Whilst we're talking about games, have any of you checked out the Humble Bundle? It's pretty good. New one. I'm a huge Humble Bundle person, and that's where I get
I mean,
most of my
I am
games,
a big
so.
Humble Bundle guy, but it's the one that's up right now. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Well, whoa! It's got some brilliant games to this month or whatever it is. So. It's got fucking Gunpoint, which is brilliant.
Okay, yes, that is true. There's Gunpoint.
Papers,
that-
Please.
that is
Race for the
in
Sun, Monaco. Gone Home, I've heard that's good.
Well, I have-
SteamWorld Dig, Prison Architect. How could you not say this fucking Humble Bundle?
I
is
have most of the
fucking good?
games already, okay?
I do as well.
I don't have a problem with the games themselves. I already own most of them.
Yeah, that's
okay?
why.
That's why.
There is, on the topic of games that you're expecting or looking forward to, this hasn't been confirmed in any way and hasn't even been talked about, but something I want so badly is an Earthbound remake.
Oh yeah, you were going on about that the other day.
So badly.
That would be
Like a
interesting.
new game in the series, or just a... Oh, wait,
Like,
isn't there
I wouldn't care if it was a new game
Like-
or a remake. I don't care what it is, as long as they give me something to use. I want it. I want it. I want it. Just give it to me.
Yeah, Earthbound. I've never played an Earthbound game, but I have seen a whole playthrough of a few, so... Yeah,
It's
I
brilliant.
wanna
If any
play
of you guys have never played Earthbound, do it.
If that does come to pass, that will be very interesting.
Yeah,
Like,
and it will
Minecraft.
definitely have my support 100%.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And I will buy a 3DS with a capture card.
Wow.
I'm thinking of buying a 3DS. I've been thinking of buying a 3DS for a while. But now that the new one's out, I have renewed interest because I want to get Pokemon, Smash Bros.
I'm not a big
and
Pokemon
Kirby
fan.
games because I am huge on Kirby games. I love Kirby.
Jesus Christ, why is there so many
And
things
in the
here?
Pokemon news, there's Omega and Alpha, right?
Yes, I am excited.
Those look fun.
I'm
Those were
hyped
some
about that.
great
I mean,
gens.
I am gonna need to buy a 3DS, but
It's worth it,
I'm
bro.
sure it will be worth it. Speaking of things that I want to buy,
Yeah, I think everyone wants to buy one of these.
NVIDIA GTX 980 and 970 are out, I'm pretty sure, to buy publicly now. If not, they will be soon, I'm sure.
I want one.
But they have been reviewed. GPU base clock for the 980 is 1,126 megahertz. Holy shit. And the TDP, thermal design power of the 980, is less than the GTX 780. 165 watts for the 980 versus 250 for the 780. And it is, in benchmarks, considerably...
Wait, how much power
not
do
really
you need for
considerably,
this?
but well, the TDP or thermal design power is 165 watts for the 980.
That's
I don't
all-
really know much about the 970 because I haven't really looked into it. But
My graphics card requires more energy than that. Jesus Christ.
well, they're using the new Maxwell architecture, which supposedly saves.
Yeah, I
a
know.
lot
I'm still
of
amazed by
power.
that. Mine costs, mine's like 250 watt or some crap like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we first saw the Maxwell in the 750 Ti, which was really big. Not really big as a graphics card, but just news of the power saving capability of the architecture. And now we're seeing it in new, sort of, I guess, close to, if not flagship cards, which I'm pretty hyped about. I'm gonna wait though to get one until, of course, I have the money, and until there are new cooler designs out. I'm really looking forward to
Windforce.
Windforce, and I'm really hoping that MSI does a good job this time with the 980 Lightning.
All right, so here we go. I think I'm going to stick with my Gigabyte Radeon. I don't know. I'm going to look for what they do.
You know, people who play for the red team aren't any less than people who play for the green team.
At the end of this year, I'm gonna get a GTX 770 Windforce. Yeah, Windforce.
Yeah. But the 980 does, in some cases, at least in ones that I've seen, work and better than the 780 Ti. 980's pretty heavy hitter, and it's about on par with the 290X, apparently. Starting price for the reference cooler version, I think, is $529 US, which is good, considering that some of the 780 non-reference cooled ones are over $600. So
Oh man,
Something to think
want
about.
One of these.
something to think about. But yeah, there are a couple reviews and stuff out there. I'm a big fan of Linus Tech Tips, so I watched his overview of the performance and such for the 980. There's also Gizmodo article about the 980, and HotHardware.com did one on both the 980 and 970, so you can go check those out if you want to. Something I was checking out earlier was the announcement that the Deadpool movie is officially going to be released, at least it's set for release, in February of 2016. I am hyped. I am excited because the Merc with the Mouth is one of my favorite characters. He's a cool guy. He's pretty funny. And I expect that a movie with him in it will probably be good.
Probably.
I mean, hopefully. I'm
You
really
say
hoping.
that.
Really,
Alright.
really hoping they don't make it suck like the most recent X-Men movie.
You know what we talking
And hopefully, I'm hoping it's going to have Ryan Reynolds in it as the Pool of Death. But that remains to be seen.
about. Yes, it does.
Speaking of the X-Men movie, I just thought it was shit. The Days of Future Past, I did not like it. I just like the newer Wolverine movie and like the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. Did not like them.
I'm just
Did
looking
not
at
like
the
it.
GTX
It's
980.
I just I mean, they can do so much better. I mean, some people liked it. I did not. It just wasn't good for me. Some of the acting was very off. Some of the casting did not seem appropriate. But, oh well. It is what it is. Something else I've been watching recently is the new season of Doctor Who. I know Josh doesn't really care.
I couldn't
but
because it's shit.
Hey. I think it's good so far. I'm liking Peter Capaldi as the Doctor.
Because you're American.
He's different. He's very different.
Americans have to like British shows.
It's not that I have to
British
like
shows
it.
are shit, except from the comedies that were made like in the 1990s, and they're
Okay,
good.
I like it because I enjoy it. Okay, I don't feel obliged to enjoy it. All right, I like it because I do.
The original Office was a piece of crap.
Haven't seen the original
And that
Office.
Who cares about The Office?
Haven't
It's
seen it.
shit.
But
The original one, the British one, was
Who cares
absolutely
about
what?
horrible.
British
You know what?
things? For fuck's sake.
What about you think that English shows are bad? You've seen English dubs of anime? Huh? You seen those?
yeah.
Most of those are shit.
Because they are.
Especially I tried watching the English dub of Hellsing Ultimate a couple days ago because Adult Swim has licensing for that, as well as Gurren Lagann, which actually does have a decent English dub. I might watch that again. I usually watch that at least once a year. It's my favorite show of all time, anime at least. And just I tried watching the English dub of Hellsing Ultimate, which is good. At least the Japanese version is. Hellsing, the original, was kind of bad.
I don't
Hellsing
anime.
Ultimate's good. And
I don't know
English
shit
dub
about
of Hellsing Ultimate, oh my god. Hated it. It was so bad. I could not get through the first episode. The guy, the voice actor for Alucard was okay. He has a good voice. I'm sure he would be good in a different role, but it just didn't fit for him. And dear God, the voice acting for some of the other characters, especially the police girl, as she is called, was fucking terrible. It was so bad. I mean, it was funny how awful
All right,
it was.
Chris.
How about you talk about some TV shows that you enjoy, like The Walking Dead?
What?
You're hyped for that,
Why does
aren't you?
everyone hate this show? I know it's like
I don't hate it. I just don't enjoy it.
I enjoy it because it's zombies. I love zombies. Zombies are zombies-like, and zombies are brains and shit.
Whatever, mate.
I don't know. I'm
can't
just
get into
a
it, okay?
fan of zombies. I don't know why. I like the show because they do the horrible, wrong choices that you should do wrong, and They take all the right choices and say, fuck those. We're not going to use those. We're going to use the crappiest option. Because that's what they do. And it's hilarious. I'm
sure
Dexter, because death.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of that recently.
I haven't watched it in like 2 weeks. I got up to season 7 and stopped.
How many seasons are there?
8 so far, but they're making a 9th, I think. I'm not sure.
Heard season 8 is crap.
Dexter. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Dexter.
Yeah. Haven't watched it.
Don't
plan to.
I couldn't get into it. I tried. It just...
You people in gore, fucking Americans.
Hey, I don't have a problem. Yeah, I don't have a problem with gore. I don't have a problem with gore, okay?
Gore is just like, oh, blood, oh, whatever.
I don't care. I'm not deterred by the sight of blood, okay?
Well, what put you off on it then?
I just don't like the concept.
I like the concept. It's a guy that kills people and he has to hide it from people. It seems pretty awesome.
It's whatever, man. I'll try watching the first episode, okay? Does that make you happy? Does that make you happy? Okay.
How about you, Poor Chop?
I've tried. I'm not gonna watch it again because it was stupid.
No, I don't mean for Dexter, you fuck. I mean for
TV shows. What have you been watching, bro?
How's Top Gear in your
I don't
country,
watch
by
TV.
the way?
I don't
either,
TV.
but I have been recently.
Fair enough. I don't really watch TV much, but I did watch first season of Dominion, which is kind of funny. It's have you guys seen the movie Legion?
Nope.
It came out a couple of years ago. It's basically like God disappeared and the angels, or at least most of them, blamed humanity. So they tried to kill all the humans or something, and the only one who was sympathetic to the humans' cause was the Archangel Michael. I mean, it was interesting. It was okay.
Sounds like a really stupid movie.
Yeah, that's what I was
horrible
thinking.
concept.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie, but the TV show was okay. I mean, I'm gonna watch the second season if there is one. Just but it was funny to me because I'm not religious.
I'm not religious.
I'm an atheist, so
yeah, same here.
It was just kind of funny to me.
I just can't get into the religion thing. Like, how have any of you had like a religious experience?
I was raised Roman Catholic, but
yeah, I go to a Roman Catholic school. It doesn't mean shit though. Like,
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it because it's just it's so much debate and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really like getting into it, but it was just kind of funny for me, and it was sort of interesting. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really recommend buying it if you're going to watch it. I would recommend watching it on demand. Maybe.
I thought you were gonna say buy religion. I was gonna say no. Don't.
No, the TV show.
I know.
TV show that I am excited about though, Sleepy Hollow.
What is
2
that?
Era, second season. It's based on the story of like the Headless Horseman. Ichabod Crane.
Oh, I saw an ad for that the other day.
I watched the first season. I enjoyed it. I don't really enjoy a lot of TV shows, but I did like that, and I am planning to watch the second season. It's gonna be good. I'm hoping.
Yeah, you have fun with that. I've been watching Top Gear because Top Gear is hilarious. What's it like in your country?
So you say.
What's it like in your country then? Because there's a US version. I keep meaning to watch it. See how
Haven't seen the United
British
States version.
The
of
US
Top
version
Gear.
is stupid.
It is like in the UK version or Britain, whatever you fucking
I don't know.
call.
I haven't watched it. I don't plan on
okay.
watching it.
No,
It's great.
It's just
Love it. If you like cars, you just...
I'm not a car person though. It's just some of the
I'm
challenges.
definitely not a car person.
Some of the challenges that they do is hilarious though. Making trains. I don't know. I already talked about this last. Whatever.
Yes, we did. You know what we didn't talk about though? Star Wars.
Transition.
Star Wars.
Nope, move on.
I'm excited about those, and if you haven't been keeping up, Zack Snyder did a little Twitter thing where he mashed up some Star Wars and Superman versus Batman stuff, which was funny. That was kind of cool. And J.J. Abrams responded with a short little video, which was really cool.
I watched.
I'm not really going to spoil it for you. You should go watch it yourself, but I am going to put a link to it in the description.
Anyways.
Well,
I won't fuck it up
give you
this
the
week,
link,
Chris.
But you know what is fucked up? Gamergate. Have you guys heard anything about that?
Depression Quest.
Well, you told me a bit. But
Yes, I did tell you a bit about it. But there's a lot of controversy going on. I mean, if any of it's true, it's really fucked up. I mean, there's a lot of supposed evidence to suggest that it is true. The whole games journalism being controlled by a select few via this mailing list and all the other stuff included. I'm going to give you the link for that, Josh. But it's, I mean, if it is true, they're like these games journalists in like very respected positions, like in Kotaku, big games journalism sites. Like they are trying to control the public view of games and other games related news. I mean, honestly, it's not cool in my opinion if it is true. I have no idea. I haven't done too much research into it. I am planning to do more. Especially as the progressions come, and it's. I guess we'll see how that goes. But if it is true, it's not cool. Anyway, off the topic of depressing, get it, Depression Quest, depressing stuff. There was that Apple thing that went on, and they announced the Apple Watch that no one needs.
Now, basically, what?
I think the YouTuber Jax Films summed it up best when he said, with his little slogan, "You didn't ask for it, so here you go."
Oh, Jax Films is amazing.
And the new iPhones, great quote unquote new technology. Welcome to 2 years ago, iPhone users. Love Android users. I mean, NFC, stuff like that. I mean, it's not groundbreaking technology at all. I mean,
what Apple does, this is what I try to explain to everyone. Like, I go to school with people that use Apple phones and Apple products, and they think it's amazing because it's simple to use. You got your app store and shit. But I try to tell them every other fucking phone does that. All Apple does is, okay, what do peeps want? All right, the bigger screen. All right, 0.1% bigger. There you go, new phone. Everything is not improved.
Honestly, the only reason you would ever need an iPhone is if you just want to look like a hipster in Starbucks. Like, that's the only reason you would ever need one.
There we go. But yeah, it's just, they make tiny improvements with technology that has been used for at least a year already, and it's, everyone's going to buy it anyway.
Because Apple, yay.
You know what we're gonna do? We have run out of time. We're done for today. Actually, yes, we have. We are past our time mark, and we are out. Yeah. Anyway, and we're out of topics. So, if you would like to visit us on the various social sites that we have accounts on, we're on Twitch TV. We are on YouTube,
Twitter.
of course. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. I don't care. We're on Twitter, I guess. Josh kind of handles that.
Yes.
We have also questions that you can ask us. There will be a link for that in the description below. But yeah, you can go check out all these stories and things that we've talked about today. We will include links to the various things that we talked about in the description and a sort of timeline. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get that in actual order this time.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so yeah, thank you for tuning in to the second episode of the MineDivision podcast with Chris and Josh. And I heard Pork Chop and Chris also, of course. That was a
Chris
reference
twice because
that was a
Chris
reference to the
amazing.
Rooster Teeth podcast, if you didn't get that. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Bye.
I should probably start recording.